Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we have another build video for you guys, but real quick, if you guys haven't already done so, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Really appreciate it. We just hit 1,200 subscribers, so thank you guys for subscribing to the channel and just enjoying the content. I've had a lot of fun with 2K21 Next Gen. And this build that I am about to show you guys, I've been playing with for the past 2 days, and it actually all started from a build that I found that hit 84 badges, okay? And it was as of right now, I think it's the most badges I've seen so far. I mean, I guess technically you could get more, but then you would have to sacrifice. It was a very specific build. Like, there's only really one way to get it, and it was the way I did it. So that's in the description down below if you guys are interested. But the problem with that 84 build, or 84 badge build, was that it didn't have a couple of important things. Well, a couple of things that I felt was important to how I play, right? So I want a all-around type of player. I want to be able to shoot. I want to be able to play make. I want to be able to play, or I want to be able to get contact dunks, all that stuff. But I also want to play good defense and not just out on the perimeter. I want to be able to switch on bigs and play bigs. You know, I don't want to just be back down and dunked on constantly. I want to actually put up a fight, right, against some bigs. Because playing out in the park, what I've noticed, there's actually a lot of paint beasts, a lot of glass cleaner builds. And so, and it's because those builds can shoot. So a lot of people are making bigger builds and stronger builds that can shoot, and you gotta find ways to defend those guys. And so this build not only can guard the guards and the quicker guards, but it can also guard the bigs, and that was really important to me. In that 84 badge build, it wouldn't be able to guard those guys, right? When you're switching on bigs, you can hide it in like a 3v3 or even a 5v5 scenario where you can hide it onto a corner, in the corner, and just guard, you know, their 3-point shooter. But in a, you know, 2-on-2s, 1-on-1s, it just, I don't think it would work, because you would, if you were to run into a paint beast, which in 2s you run into a lot of those, you're probably gonna get dominated in the paint. So my friend Steven and I, we were messing with this build, and we're messing with the 84 badge build, and we're saying, okay, we want strength, we want interior defense, but we also want to see how many badges we can actually get with this build without sacrificing anything, right? So this build is not sacrificing any, well, it's sacrificing steel, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But it's really not sacrificing anything, and it's getting the most badges possible, and I think we did it. There might be a scenario where you can get a little bit more badges, but again, it's so specific. I have a screenshot over here of how we built it, because like I said, it is down to like the very, like, you take one thing down, you lose a badge. You know, you take one thing down in your physicals, and you're not gonna have certain animations. So like, it's very, very specific on how we built it. So let's get into it. So the main thing, it's a power forward. For whatever reason, 2K gave the power forward position all the badges. Don't know why, but that's the case. So we're gonna stick with power forward here, and you know, obviously the rest doesn't matter to you know, to you. Okay, so the height is 6'7". Now this is a key because it's short enough and quick enough to stick with the guards, but it's also tall enough because a lot of paint beasts and glass cleaners, they're actually only like 6'9", because they, you know, that's the only way to get clamps. You need to be 6'9" to get clamps. So a lot of people who are making paint beasts are actually only 6'9". Some of them are 6'10", but again, I'm telling you, this build is good enough to guard those guys. Why? Because it has the a 7'4" wingspan, the longest wingspan you can get with this build. And then the weight, minimum weight to get the 85 speed, so that way, I mean, I guess you don't need minimum weight. You could do like 211. It's 1 pound, but whatever. Let's stick to let's stick to, you know, 211, because you get actually 1 extra strength, so we might be able to use that. So 6'7", 211 pounds, 7'4", doesn't matter your body shape, and let's get into it. So like I said, it's very, very specific, and I made sure to take a screenshot of this because I wanted to show you guys. And there was no way, like, we were tweaking like one little thing up in another thing like 3. It was
just to get a little bit more badges without, like I said, without sacrificing anything. So first thing, let's go ahead and max out driving dunk and max out driving layup. So those are really the only two things that we're maxing out in the finish. Actually, no, we're maxing out standing dunk as well. And then again, like I said, this is where it gets pretty specific. We're gonna up post control to 30. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's up it to 28 for now. I think I put 30 on it just because it was extra, but let's put it at 28. Gives you 15 finishing badges. So now with shooting, you're gonna max out mid-range, you're gonna max out 3-point shooting, and you're gonna go all the way until you get 18 shooting badges. So that's a 66 free throw. All right. So moving on, you're gonna max out speed with ball handle, and then you're gonna put the pass accuracy up far enough to where you get 20 playmaking badges. So a 72 pass accuracy. Now, I'm gonna skip defense here because remember, physicals are important, especially in this 2K. There's a lot of paint beasts. There's a lot of glass cleaners that have high strength. Now, you don't need 90 strength to stick with those guys, or 80. I would say 70 is pretty solid. Again, I've been playing with this build. I have a gameplay video as well coming out tomorrow to show you guys more specifically. I didn't want this video too long, but the strength, just get it to 70. All right, I think 70 is a solid spot for your strength, and you can, you know, you're not gonna get bullied in the paint. And against guards, or even, you know, a lot of people are actually making power forwards, but they're putting it at 25 strength. Against those guys, they're not gonna get past you, right? And they're just, you can back them down, you can do whatever because they have 25 strength. Not a lot of people are adding in strength, and it's gonna give you an advantage. And then against the paint piece and glass cleaners, yeah, they have a slight advantage with strength, but you have a 70. It's really not that big of a difference. Trust me, I was playing with it at a 70 strength and only at like a 60 interior defense, and I was giving glass cleaners and paint piece, like, they couldn't do anything. Like, they were struggling to do anything. And that's with no badges, by the way, and they probably didn't have any badges either. But you know, once you get badges on your defensive, once you get defensive badges, you know, you're gonna be even better. So speed, again, we're gonna max out to an 85. It's not the greatest, but like I said, you know, you're gonna get your gym rat badge, so that's add a +4 to that, so you're gonna have an 89 speed. And then not only that, when you do get to 99, you're gonna have a 93 speed. I will take that with this build, right? 81 acceleration, and then stamina, we're actually gonna max that out to a 95. Okay. Now again, stamina, you really don't need to max it out. I could put it at 91 and be pretty much fine, and then maybe put it towards another attribute. Again, I don't think it really matters, but we'll leave it at 91 and see what happens. Okay, so like I said, this is where it gets important. Interior defense, we're gonna put at an 80. You're gonna have an 80 interior defense. Like I said, you can switch on smalls, you can switch on bigs, you're gonna be able to defend 1 through 5 really easily. You're gonna max out your perimeter defense. You get Hall of Fame clamps with this. Now, like I said, you're gonna be sacrificing steal, but you have a 7'4" wingspan. I was getting steals just fine, wouldn't worry about that. And the reason why you're avoiding steals is because it takes up way too many attributes. So let me show you. So far, so like, okay, so we were at a 92 overall, okay? If I try and max out my steal, I can get up to a 70 with 3 defensive badges. All right. Now look, instead, with those 70 attributes, instead sacrificing those 70 attributes, we're gonna go ahead and max out, or max out block, and we're gonna put our rebounding at an 80, and you got 18 defensive badges. Boom, there's the build. 71 badges. Oh, and then we have a little bit left, I think. Let's see, can you get a little bit more? No. So yeah, you really can't do anything else, as far as I know. I don't think, yeah, no, you can't get any more badges off of that. Like I said, it's very specific to where it's like really good all-around build. If you want to add strength, you can do that. But I added in 1 more stamina. Again, up to you. You can add 1 more strength. Actually, in my actual build, I think I did 71 strength. But anyways, so yeah, that's the build. That is it. Like, this is, you can do everything with this build. You can shoot with 18 shooting badges. You have 20 playmaking badges. You have pro dribble moves. You have contact dunks, 15 finishing badges, And your defense, you have an 80 interior defense to guard paint thieves and glass cleaners. You have a 95 perimeter defense with Hall of Fame clamps to where you can guard the speedy guards out there. You have a 93 block. You have an 80 rebounding and a 56 offensive rebound, and you have a 70 strength with an 85 speed. I mean, look, you, and again, all of this really depends on how you play. The way I play, I like to do everything. I like to be able to do everything. If you're someone that just likes to shoot, break ankles, stuff like that, pretty much a play shot, find a build that is specific to you, right? If you want to be a paint piece, have 20 something defensive badges, have 20 something finishing badges, and still have like 10 shooting badges, go make that build. If you want an all-around build that you can do everything, you can guard every position, I think this is the go-to build. Honestly, I think this is the best build for an all-around player that can defend 1 through 5. So let's go ahead and look at badges and look at the badge spread. Actually, real quick, takeovers. I don't remember actually what I did. I'm pretty sure I did easy blow-bys and extreme clamps. Pretty sure that's what I did. You can go limitless range on this as well and do clamps or easy blow-bys. Boom, you'll be shooting, you'll be hitting threes from half court, and great. Two-way scoring machine. Most builds are going to be called a two-way scoring machine this year, but this is a very different two-way scoring machine from other builds out there. So let's go ahead, jump in the badges here, get this thing up to 99 overall, and show you the badges. So 15 finishing badges. Honestly, I think that's more than enough. I really don't think you need more than 15. I honestly don't think you really need more than like 10. But you can get Hall of Fame Posterizer, Hall of Fame Fearless Finisher. If you want Giant Slayer, maybe get silver on that. Heat Seeker is actually really nice. If you get that maybe up to like bronze or silver, gives you an additional takeover boost on inside shots. You can get maybe Pro Touch, Silvery Finisher, whatever you want to do. I mean, again, you have 15 badges. So, I mean, you can get, what is that? You can get 3 Hall of Fame and a gold badge, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. Get Rise Up too. Rise Up is a nice one to have. Maybe bronze Giant Slayer, or bronze Heat Seeker, whatever you want to do. Or no, I forgot about Back Down Punisher. If you want to do like silver Rise Up and silver Back Down Punisher, maybe a silvery, and then just do like a Giant Slayer or a Heat Seeker. I don't know, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. Again, we're still on I don't know, it hasn't even been a week yet, so we really don't know what badges are like super good. But there you go, there's your finishing badges. Shooting badges, you get deep threes, which is a big deal for this. You need I think a 94 3 to get Hall of Fame deep three, so I mean you weren't gonna get that with this build, but hey, gold deep threes, pretty nice. And then after that, Hot Zone Hunter, Green Machine, Catch and Shoot, Blinders is actually really nice to have this year. And then Hot Shot is actually one that I saw a video on. I forgot who posted it, but Hot Shot, if you hit maybe like 3 or 4 threes, you'll have double takeover. Like, it's that quick, I think, or maybe even less, like 2 or 3 threes. You'll get and that was on Hall of Fame Hot Shot. So hey, I mean, Hall of Fame Hot Shot might be an interesting badge this year. We can throw like bronze and corner specialist or something like that too. All right, so playmaking, again, up to you, but you get Hall of Fame quick first step, gold dimer, bullet passer. I want to actually try out this year. Maybe stop and go, tight handles, and then obviously you want unpluckable, bail out, and then maybe like handles for days, and maybe like a silver needle threader or something like that. I don't know. There you go. Boom. Your playmaking badges. Probably forgot one, but we'll move on. Defensive badges. I think pogo stick will be important. I don't know exactly how much, but maybe like a silver pogo stick, a silver rebound chaser. Obviously, you want your Hall of Fame clamps, intimidator. You want rim protector, and then chase down artist. Actually, I think will be a good one this year, just because, at least for this build, because you only have an 85 speed. So if you do get beat by someone with this build, you can you can recover and get a chase down block. I got a couple in just playing around in the park or in the city yesterday, and I got a couple of those. So even without chase down block, you can actually recover, so and affect someone's shot. So that was nice to have. And then again, up to you, whatever you want. Clutch defender if you want, I don't know. Or if you want to upgrade these, maybe do like gold pogo, maybe have a pick dodger, gold or a Hall of Fame intimidator. And I actually don't really know what are some of like the great defensive badges, so let me know in the comments below what defensive badges would you put on this build, because before I actually didn't do put a lot of defensive badges on, so having 18 is a lot to me. So let me know in the comments below what defensive badges would you put on this build. But other than that, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think about this build. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's as much of the badges as you can get, unless you sacrifice speed. I don't know, you can sacrifice stamina, I guess, a little bit more, but that's pretty much like, to me, that's the best all-around build. If that's, if that suits your play style. I will have gameplay on this build. Steven and I both had the same build. We're playing twos yesterday, and a paint beast and a two-way shot creator would come up, and they just, one of them, the paint beast, ended up rage quitting. So that I mean, he was frustrated. He got blocked by someone that he felt like he shouldn't have got blocked against, and he rage quit. And then he came back, and we still beat them. So if you guys want to check that out, that will be uploaded either tomorrow or Monday. So keep on the lookout for that. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more content. And by the way, tomorrow's video is with barely any badges too, and we did what we did. A lot of fun. I'm gonna be grinding this build up, try and get it up to 99 and show it off to you guys. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We just hit 1200, so thank you guys for subscribing. Let's get to 1300. And other than that, turn on the notification bell so you guys know when I upload. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.